Alright, so got you these two. This is what we have. These are some of my favorite lures. This is called a tube jig. And then we got the jig heads, and I'm gonna show you how to put it on. First, Alright, so I got the package open. And I just pull these two apart just like that. Should be 8 of these and 8 of the others. These are just 1/4 of an ounce. Alright, so take one jig head out. Now I have to open this. Alright, I got this open. So they're gonna be really slimy when you reach in and salty. Might smell a little bit bad, but you're gonna take one out. Got my jig right here. Tube jig again. They're gonna be a little bit sticky when you first start, so you just wanna pull the tentacles apart just to let them flop around like that, and try and pull them down and around, creating like a dark hole. Then you're just gonna slide your jig head in. Just like pretty deep. Alright, now you can see there's nowhere, the hook's coming out of the bottom, like there. But there's nowhere to hook it onto. So you're just gonna push down around the spot, and it should break through in just a second here. Alright, now we got it broken through. See, just barely. You don't need it much more than that. That's enough to get your line to. And then there you have it. You have the hook coming out of the bottom. Fish grabs it like that. Then we got where the line goes, the eye. And so when you're using these lures, you're gonna want to either cast them out there, set them on the bottom and put your rod down, or you're gonna want to cast them out and slowly bounce them along the bottom with jigs, with gentle jigs. They go just like that. They work really well. Caught probably 10 in a day on this last year, so sounds good. These mainly catch bass. I mean, every now and then I'm sure a pike will go for it, but. Okay, right here we got one of my next favorite lures. Also catches bass. They're pre-rigged Ned rigs. These are amazing lures. Yeah, you work them about the same as the tube jig. Just bounce them along the bottom or just let them lay there. Normally catches either way. Yeah. If you don't happen to have these, but you do have some of these Yum plastic worms, they work very good. I have the pink one right now. I wouldn't recommend pink for Ned rigs. I tried it last year, didn't really go so well. But you're gonna take one of these and a jig head that looks like that, and you're gonna rip it about wherever you feel, really, but these are like that big. I prefer them a little smaller than that, but they work either way. And this is one of my old used wacky Ned rigs. So, alright, I'm gonna show you one of my other favorite lures. This is for bass, pike, maybe a muskie. And This is, again, a very, very good lure. The paint doesn't really matter to me. You're just gonna reel it pretty slowly. Just work it. I like working it along the bottom near weeds, stuff like that. Caught a bunch of bass on this last year and a pike, so that's another one of my favorites. Then last but not least, we got a trout lure right here. It's Red Wolf. I also like the brand Castmaster a lot. It's very, very good brand. This is just, I use this one when I'm like in fishing like stocked ponds for small trout, because as you can see, the hooks are quite small on that, so you don't want to catch something too big that you can't get off. And I just cast these in small creeks with small fish. It's really fun to do though. Another one of my favorites, we don't have it here today. It's called a rooster tail. Well, that's what I call it.